JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before I get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. 55-year-old food vendor shot dead at home in St. Catherine. A 55-year-old man was fatally shot inside his home in Harewood District, Riversdale, St. Catherine, on Sunday night. He has been identified as Wayne Mundell, otherwise called Coco, and Hansen, a fruit vendor in the area. According to police reports, around 7 p.m., Mundell was at home with relatives when explosions were heard coming from a bedroom. Family members went to investigate and found him lying in a pool of blood with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head. The police were called, and upon arrival, the body was seen lying on its back dressed in black shorts. It was later removed by a funeral home. No motive has yet been established for the killing. The Riversdale police are investigating. 3 men shot 2 fatally in Westmoreland bar attack. 2 men were killed, and another wounded when gunmen opened fire at a sports bar in Darlington, Westmoreland, on Saturday night. According to police reports, around 8:30 p.m., masked men entered the bar along the Lennox-Big Woods Main Road and began shooting at patrons. 29-year-old Mason Andre Hall, otherwise called Bobby, was shot in the head, while 21-year-old Mason Delroy Barton was hit in the back. Both were pronounced at the Savamar Public General Hospital. A 38-year-old self-employed man was shot in the hand and is in stable condition. Investigators say the attackers escaped on a waiting motorcycle. Minutes later, they reportedly fired in a passing white Toyota Accent motor car, damaging the vehicle. The driver was not injured. The Westmoreland police are continuing investigations. Police constable dies days after St. Elizabeth motorcycle crash. A police constable sustained severe injuries in a motorcycle crash on the Locovia Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Friday has died. He has been identified as Constable Ezra Booth. Police sources say Booth succumbed on Monday while being treated at the Black River Hospital 3 days after the crash. On Sunday, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Coolidge Minto, had appealed for blood donations on the Jamaica Constabulary Force's social media pages, noting that the constable had lost a significant amount of blood and remained in critical condition.
On Friday, the 26th of September, at about 10 p.m., Constable Ezra Booth was driving his private motorbike in an easterly direction along the Lacovia Main Road, heading in the direction of Santa Cruz. On reaching a section of the main road, he lost control of the motorbike and crashed into a pole. He received severe injuries and was taken to the Black River Hospital, where he remains under treatment. The doctors have confirmed that both legs are broken, as well as he sustained other internal injuries, to include also his pelvis. He lost a lot of blood during this accident, and so there is an appeal for those who are able to donate blood for Constable Booth to do so and to indicate that the blood is for Constable Ezra Booth. He is conscious, and at this time, he's been prepared for transfer to another medical facility where his treatment will continue.
Reports are that about 10 p.m. on Friday, Constable Booth was driving his private motorcycle eastward Santa Cruz when he lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a utility pole. He sustained multiple injuries, including broken legs, pelvic fractures, and internal trauma. Superintendent Minto also disclosed plans to transfer him to another medical facility. He sustained multiple injuries, including broken legs, pelvic fractures, and internal trauma. Superintendent Minto also disclosed plans to transfer him to another medical facility before his condition worsened. The St. Elizabeth police are continuing their investigations into the crash. Police identify a man fatally shot at St. Toulis River. The man shot and killed at the St. Toulis River near the Manchester-Clarendon border on Sunday has been identified as 26-year-old Lavar Malcolm of Kintyre District, St. Andrew. Malcolm, whose social media users have also identified as TikTok influencer Jimmy Warlock, was among a group of patrons at the river when he was attacked. According to police reports, a gunman approached Malcolm and demanded his belongings. He reportedly resisted and was shot several times in the upper body. Investigators recovered 5 9mm spent casings at the scene. While the initial report pointed to a robbery, a senior police source said detectives believe Malcolm's killing may be connected to an ongoing feud in the Papine area. The police are continuing investigations. Police confident in case against man accused of sexually assaulting 7-year-old girl. The St. Catherine North Police say they have built a strong case against the man, charged in connection with last week's sexual assault of a 7-year-old girl in Linstead. The accused, who was arrested shortly after the incident on Thursday, has also been charged with forcible abduction and the sexual touching. Reports said that the child was attacked while returning home from school. Senior Superintendent Upton Nicholson, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Police, strongly condemned the incident and praised residents for their swift actions in apprehending the suspect.
Not just to apprehend him, but to hand him over to the police safely. I am really happy for that. Now he's charged. He has been charged with forcible abduction, rape, and a number of offenses. And I believe that we are out of the society where he belongs, where he cannot harm another child. And I want to commend the community members working together with the police. And I'm telling you, the investigation was swift, they are thorough, and within 24 hours after he was caught, the police were able to prefer charges against him. So I think we have a good case to put before the court, and we are hoping that the court will never release this man back into the community. We will question them. If they do not want to answer you, they will have to answer us. Because we realize that people who are suspects or people who are known with a certain habit or a certain lifestyle in some community, when they go to another community and people do not know about them, they try to find new targets. So whether it may be a sexual offender, whether it may be a thief, that's what they do. So if you see strange people coming in your community, tell the police. We want to laud the support of all the agencies, and I know it is a multi-agency approach, and this support will continue after.
SSP Nicholson urged residents not to be afraid to ask questions of strangers in their communities and report to the police when the responses raise suspicions. The commanding officer was addressing members of the community on Monday morning, also lauded the multi-agency effort, which he promised will continue. 81-year-old Senton woman missing since Saturday. Police in Senton are seeking the public's help to locate 81-year-old Rebecca Turner of Windsor Heights, who has been missing since Saturday. Miss Turner, who is of brown complexion and slim build, was last seen about 9:30 a.m. leaving home dressed in a black dress and blue slippers, a police statement said. It said efforts to find her have so far been unsuccessful. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is being asked to contact the Sentence Bay Police at 876-972-2211, the police emergency number 119, or the nearest police station. Matney Land residents demand lasting solution to flooding. Residents of Matney Land in Westmoreland say they are fed up with the current flooding in their community after heavy rains, and are urging the authorities to implement a permanent solution to the problem.
Flooding down here at McNeil, and the people them need some assistance. They can't come out. They have to pay tax, and you already see that. And the drain them need to clean, and a lot of things to do down here at this moment. Right, so everything flooded out.
We are having this problem for the whole year. It's the worst I ever seen here. So when I go down there this morning, they want to pass me waste, and I've been calling Ian Miles, and I've been going to him, and he come here and he see the situation, and he's not doing anything. See, I am a woman and see me catch up cold there. 11 pig me have down there and one mother have down there. I see water gone in for them. We can't go down there tomorrow to go feed them, because we cannot throw down the feed in there because it's pure water.
I can't believe that this even happen right now. I thought the drains them clean. We need some assistance with the drain them and them thing in the lane, you know. Because this happen like every 3-4 years. We need some assistance. I hope the MP can do a good job.
Anytime we get more than a day rain, Matney Land is always flooded because it's in a flood prone area. I think the question I've been asking myself is that, can the problem be fixed? And the answer is yes. So I'm calling on central government, calling on the National Works Agency and the Ministry of Local Government to come forward now and make we fix Matney Land once and for all. And I just want to say to the citizens here, I understand the frustration. I understand what you're going through, and I understand the inconvenience. But I appeal to you. I'm going to make the necessary representation in ensuring that Matney Land is fixed once and for all.
I don't have no councillor here. Every time we call him, he's just making empty promises and nothing else. Me even ask him to help me with some stuff or something we can dump up down here. And there's nothing. Where is he now? I don't even see him or hear about him.
Clarendon man charged in overseas job fraud scheme. The Manchester police have charged a Clarendon man accused of defrauding a woman in an overseas employment scam while pretending to be an employee of the Ministry of Labour. He is 32-year-old Martin Moxey, also known as D-Man, a mechanical farmer from Tollgate, Clarendon. Moxey has been charged with obtaining money by means of false pretense. According to police reports, in August, Moxey was introduced to the complainant through a brother, claiming that he worked with the Labour Ministry and was responsible for overseas work and travel programs. The woman expressed interest and was allegedly instructed to deposit $130,000 into a commercial bank in Maypen, as well as provide personal documents. She was told she would later be contacted by the ministry's head office with an interview date. When no call came, the woman tried repeatedly to reach Moxey but was unsuccessful. A report was filed and was named a person of interest. Moxey later turned himself in at the Maypen police station and was transferred to Mandeville. He was placed on an identification parade on Friday, September 26, and was positively identified. He was subsequently charged. A court date has not yet been set. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.